Let's do it.
Hey, what's up, man? Sorry, you want some? Oh man, this stuff is so good. All right, let me put it down. If you want some, just let me know. Okay. So noise canceling headphones. I reviewed a ton of them this year in 2018. You guys have asked for them, so I did it. But I gotta say, when you talk about budget noise canceling headphones, you sacrifice a lot. Now let me explain my version of budget. My version of budget is anything under $200. You got the $200 category, you got the 100, and then you got the sub 100. Now there's a lot of things to think about when you're spending less than $100 on noise canceling headphones. When you get into that sub $100 range, you cannot have the best of both worlds. It's just impossible. I feel pretty safe in saying that you will never find a pair of sub $100 headphones that have great sound and great active noise canceling when it's turned on. It just doesn't exist, not to my findings anyways. So here's what happens. You have a good sounding pair of $79 or $89 headphones and they sound great. As soon as you turn on the noise canceling, the sound quality just goes to crap. It's not actual noise canceling, it's just some kind of EQ trick where they take away the bass and throw in some white noise or something. I don't know, it's just weird and it completely trashes the sound quality as soon as you turn on the noise canceling. Now, if you can listen to the noise canceling with the headphones off, or at a low volume, you'll understand that the noise canceling probably ain't even working. Yeah, you're still hearing babies and stuff like that, but the lower frequency sounds that they're really supposed to block out, you're still hearing a lot of them because the noise canceling just really isn't there in those sub $100 headphones. It's just really hard to find a good pair that blocks out all of that stuff. Now, when you break the $100 mark and you go upward a little bit to the $1 to $150 range, that's where you're able to find a better match when it comes to sound quality and decent ANC. Now, between $150 and $200, you can also expect to find the balance of good sound quality and decent noise canceling. They start to match up and you can kind of have the best of both worlds the closer you get to the 200 range. So that's why I still call those budget, because you're still having to make some sacrifices there. Once you go past $200, you should expect great noise canceling and great sound all at the same time. Oh my God, I can't stop eating this popcorn, man. I'm so sorry. So I've come up with a list of my favorite 4 active noise canceling headphones under $200, which I call budget. So let's start off with the Cowin E7. These bad boys are so freaking comfortable. Oh my God. When I got these and I did the unboxing, I was just super impressed by the build quality and the way they feel and the comfort. Look at these ear pads. They're just super squishy. For a while, these were just the most comfortable. Let me just put them on my ear for old time's sake. Man, they literally melt on the side of your ears, man. These are just awesome. Like, they almost feel like they're not even there. And the build quality is great. Love them, love them, love them. Now, I really do like the sound quality of these with the ANC off. Now, when you turn the ANC on, you will notice that some of the basses drop down a little bit. But that's where I have to say, when you use noise canceling, you really shouldn't be using noise canceling when your headphones are turned all the way up. So when you turn these all the way up, turn off that noise canceling so you can hear that thump. And then when it comes time to turn them down and you don't want to blast your music all in your ears like that, you can turn the noise canceling on, and then everything just kind of balances out because there's not going to be so much bass anyway because it's such a low volume. Now, these headphones have no special tricks. It's just noise canceling and great sound and great comfort. I love these headphones, super transportable because they swivel and they fold up. I do not like the carrying pouch that these come with. I think it's trash, so you might want to find yourself another one. But overall, for $100, I think they're about $107 or $109 on Amazon. I think they're a good buy. I've recommended these to a lot of people who are just searching for a set of headphones around $100 and they want some noise canceling. I think these are a pure win. But while we're hanging out at $100, you cannot talk about a great set of active noise canceling headphones without talking about one of my new favorite companies called Linner. I think it's Linner, L-I-N-N-E-R. The NC80s and the NC90s have been winners in the budget noise canceling category, man. I didn't want to put the NC80s in this video because they're on-ear headphones. These are the over-ear version, and they're slightly under over-ear, I guess you would say. They still kind of rest on your ears, but they don't. Yeah, your ears kind of fit in there, but not really. They are very comfortable though, and oh my God, I love this build quality. This is premium stuff for about $100. I don't know what they are on Amazon right now. I'll have links all in the description. That way you can check the prices. For $100, I gotta tell you, man, you are getting well more than your money's worth here. You're getting metal materials, you're getting premium plastics, and you're getting really nice feeling vinyl here and lots of comfort, and you get features. So let me talk about the features before I get into the noise canceling and sound. So they have the double tap to play and pause here, and they have ambient sound. If you plug your hand over the ear cup, over the right ear cup, you get the ambient sound, kind of like in the Sony XM3s. It doesn't kick in quite as fast as the Sonys do, but if you wait for a second, it will kick in and it works phenomenally. It attenuates your music, that way you can hear your outside surroundings and talk to people if you want to do that. And that is the only special thing I believe this does. Oh, it also has 2 levels of ANC, which I guess we'll go into that next. Yes, it blocks out low frequency sounds, and yes, it muffles voices. This is some of the better noise canceling. Oh my God, for $100, you will not find better noise canceling than these headphones right here. These are phenomenal for that price range. And as far as the music quality, I shouldn't have to say a whole lot because some of y'all already saw the review of these. Lots of bass, good mids and highs, great balanced headphones. I guess my only issue with these would be overall volume. I don't feel like they get that loud. So if you heard any of the Skullcandy Crusher or maybe even the Venue headphones, they're about the same level of volume as those. And you know, those don't get that loud, but once you're jamming and you're submersed in the music, you really don't hear those outside sounds. But these right here are definitely on my list of recommendations for great headphones in the budget range. And I do believe these are sub $100, man. So you're getting a great deal with these. You sure you don't want no popcorn, man? Oh God, this stuff is so good. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just being straight up unprofessional, like I ever was in the first place. Check these out, man. When I took a trip to DC, I took these with me just to test them out. I forced myself not to take my other noise canceling headphones just so I could try these for about 3 or 4 days in transit and noisy situations, and they performed well. Yes, I did speak of lower volume just a minute ago, but due to the active noise canceling working so well in these, oh man, it just really didn't matter, because they sounded so good. Now this is a great balance of sound. These are a little heavy on the bass because it's Skullcandy, but I like that. I like a lot of bass. They're not muddy at all, they're just heavy on the bass. But with that being said, definitely a nice balance. And when you turn the ANC on, I don't notice any difference at all when it comes to changing the sound signature. Now I think these top out retail at about $180. And I do feel like you're getting $180 worth of sound and active noise canceling in these headphones, man. They do well at muffling voices, and they do extremely well with blocking out snoring and trains and planes and automobiles and stuff like that. But my favorite thing about these is that the sound signature remains the same with the noise canceling on or off. Now, as far as comfort, these are less comfortable than the 2 previous mentioned headphones. I'm not sure why. It could be the clamping force. Maybe it's the clamping force. I don't know. Or the ear cups are kind of tight, but I like the way they feel. They feel real snug. And that could be it because they don't breathe as much as the other ones do. But if you can get past that, $180 buys you a great set of active noise canceling headphones. Now I know a lot of people talked about the build quality of these. They do still squeak a little bit, but that's never bothered me. It's just not something that has ever bothered me. And as you can see, they're not broken, and I took them on a trip with me and I even slept in them a couple of times and they're still working great. Now these do have one trick up their sleeve, and that is when you tap this ANC button right here, it'll bring the ANC down to the point where you can actually hear your outside surroundings via passive noise cancellation. It's just kind of muting the noise cancellation, if that makes any sense. It's not a fancy trick, it just kind of bumps the ANC down a notch. But that's about all these can do. It's just sound and good noise canceling, man, for about 180 bucks at Skullcandy. Now, for those of you wondering about the ear pads, they did not come with these. I actually purchased a set of these. These are the gray, no, these are like a steel blue. There's a gray pair that I have, and then there's a red pair that I have. These actually come with black, and they're interchangeable. You can get them from all different types of vendors. I'll have a link in the description for that. I'll be honest with you, I really don't listen to these anymore because Edifier sent me these. These are the W860NB noise canceling headphones. Man, let me clear up some of this. Let me put those over there. So I've got the review coming out for these real soon, but I gotta tell you, these are $169, and if you want the best of the best for the budget noise canceling headphones, this is it. These actually rival the Sony 1000 XM3 as a budget alternative. They have features. Oh, let's talk about the comfort first. So you got this comfort. They have the same level of comfort. Actually, I think they're a little bit more comfortable than the Cowin E7 headphones, which I talked about before. I think they're more comfortable than those headphones. They have a nice profile. They fold up and they swivel. And they're just nicely built. There's no crickety cracketiness. Everything seems nice and sturdy. You got premium plastics here. Everything feels well built. You got the ANC that works with the headphones on or off. You got a 3.5mm jack. They got about, I think this is about 25 hours of battery life. I didn't mention the battery life in any of these. They're all really great. They're about 25. Let's just say they're all 25 hours plus. So you don't have to worry about battery life in these things right here. But these have about 25 hours, and these have NFC for those of you who want that in there. But they also got a few tricks up their sleeve. They got a swipe pad right here. So what you can do here is double tap to play and pause. And you can also press the multifunction button here to play and pause as well. But you can swipe up and down for your volume and your back and forward for your tracks. And it works. I haven't had a hiccup yet. This actually works better than the Sony XM3s. I'm not sure why, but it's just more responsive and you don't make any mistakes. So I make a lot of mistakes trying to swipe up, turn my volume up, and then I end up flipping the track back on my Sonys. It has not happened here. I'm gonna tell you right now, as far as keeping up with the Sonys, the only thing these are really missing is the ambient sound and an app. If these had ambient sound, like if you put your palm over here or on this side, if they had ambient sound and a really nice app to go with it, these would probably, you know, hang really tight with the Sonys. And of course they probably charge a lot more because they know they could. But yeah, these could definitely hang with them. Now, as far as sound quality, you're just not gonna get no better than this. These sound the best out of all of the headphones I mentioned before. Everything is perfectly balanced, but the bass is shocking. Like the bass is really shocking. These get nice and low, and it's powerful and it's strong, and oh my God. And when you turn on the noise canceling, it doesn't even make a difference in the sound. I was really impressed because, like I said, sub $200, you got to pick your battles with the noise canceling and great sound quality, but it doesn't change in these. This is, I mean, they can honestly charge a little bit more for these if they wanted to. Shh, don't tell Edifier. These could probably cost over $200 if they wanted to charge that. And I would still say they were worth it because of the way they sound and the way they perform with the noise canceling. I can't say enough about them, and you'll definitely see how I feel about them in my review, but I'm kind of spoiling it right now. And these are definitely the king of the active noise canceling headphones of 2018 that are in the budget category. So you got number 4, you got number 3, you got number 2, and you got number 1, the king right here. So whatever your style preference is, you pretty much got it covered here. Whatever your comfort preference is, you pretty much got it covered here. But these all are my top picks for budget noise canceling headphones in 2018. Hopefully 2019 brings something better, but I don't know if we're gonna get any better than this, man. These last two, actually all 4 of these, man, it's just try to find something better than this. I want you to try to find something better than this. I'm done. This is it right here. These top 4 noise canceling headphones of 2018. There's a reason there's not a top 5. It's because there isn't one worthy enough to be in this category. But I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. I'm just a dude talking about headphones and eating popcorn. I asked you if you wanted some. You kept saying no. So that's your problem. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I'll see y'all at the next one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?